Michael T. Porter here. Welcome to Rooted in Music TV, where everything that we talk about, everything that we discuss, indulge in, is music related. I got another fire episode for y'all. But before we begin, hit that like button, hit that subscribe button, hit that share button. Don't be afraid to pass me around. Facebook, Instagram, and all other social media platforms. And y'all know how I feel about my chizzing. If you'd like to support the channel, Cash App, $ Michael US. Also, check out my website, 250gemstones.com.co. G-Unit. 50 Cent throws a microphone at a fan at a concert. Let's dive right in. Now, this is TMZ, TMZ.com if you guys want to check out the video. On the thumbnail, I will not show what this woman looked like. They hit me with a strike. I never put gory things on my thing, so I'm not going to attempt to show this. But if you guys want to see what she looked like, you guys probably have heard the story already. She's pretty messed up. She is pretty messed up. Let's see who's written by. Let's see who this story is written by. Now, TMZ on some bull, because they usually say who wrote the damn article, but let me not call them out. It doesn't say, but TMZ.com, the title of the article, 50 Cent, suspect in criminal battery after throwing mic, hitting spectator. Let's blow this thing up. Let's see. 12:23 p.m. 50 Cent's attorney Scott Lehman tells TMZ, let's be very clear. As I told LAPD this afternoon, my client Curtis 50 Cent Jackson would never intentionally strike anyone with a microphone. Anyone saying something different doesn't have all of the facts and is misinformed. 8 o'clock a.m. Pacific time. TMZ has learned 50 Cent is now a suspect in a criminal felony battery report. Power 106 radio host Brianna Monaghan was a woman hit, and she filed a police report Wednesday night. Oh, so this woman's a radio host. Oh, Power 106, she's a radio host. Her name is Brianna Monaghan. Law enforcement sources tell us they believe 50 threw the mic at his crew in the production area and hit the victim. The victim told cops 50 looked directly at her before throwing the mic, so at least, according to her, 50 Cent knew she was there. Brianna went to the hospital with the laceration on her head. So 50 Cent saying he was throwing something at his production crew, and she's saying, hell no. The nigga looked right at me and hunked that goddamn microphone right at my head. Let's see what else we got down here. 50 Cent went all Cardi B during his concert in Los Angeles, throwing his broken microphone in frustration to the crowd, hitting the fan smack dab in the head. The rapper hit the stage at Crypto.com Arena. This is all Los Angeles. Crypto.com Arena. I hate that name. The side note, I hate that name. I'm from Cali. Shout out Sacramento. Shout out the whole West Coast. Hey, if y'all from LA and y'all watching me, do y'all like that new name? I'm a Sacramento nigga, right? But Staples Centers had that cachet of, I think Staples, I think of Kobe, Shaquille, Magic Johnson, that whole crypto. People are always trying to change shit. Some things ain't meant to be changed. How y'all feel about that? Just in life general, do y'all believe everything need to be changed, or most things should be changed? I think some things need to be changed, but some things need to remain the same because so much history, and it's just rich with history, it's rich with memories, and I don't know, Crypto.com Arena. Man. Wednesday night, as part of his final lap tour 2023, and during the performance, he was handed several mics that didn't work, which was clearly triggering. So, y'all want to read the rest of the article? Like I said, it's TMZ.com. So the overall thing, 50 Cent was pissed off because all his microphones weren't working. And now that I got that piece of information, it kind of makes sense why he would throw it at his production crew. So, would y'all like to hear my opinion? Would y'all like to hear my opinion? Of course you do. That's why your ass is here. I believe that he genuinely threw it at his production crew, because I don't see what is the benefit or gain assaulting a woman. Hey, assaulting a woman in these days, especially a man in his position, hell, a man in any position is dangerous. So I don't see what's the actual overall benefit of doing this. But she said she looked directly at him. Maybe she's doing this for a money grab, but If the microphones ain't working, you got crowds waiting. That looks bad on his legacy. It looks like they're not professional. When you've been doing something for 20 plus years, your microphone should be working. I mean, when you get to a level of professionalism, you expect everything to go perfect. He's a perfectionist. This is his craft. Outside of writing, he's a writer. At the end of the day, he writes music and he writes. Overall, he's a brilliant writer. He writes music. He writes movies. He writes TV shows. He's a writer. But pertaining to his craft in music, you've been doing 20 years. Fix the goddamn microphone. My reputation. Everybody talk because the crowd start. Especially black crowds, minorities, we get rowdy real quick. Come on, man, we pay good money, blah, blah, blah. And 50 Cent getting frustrated. Like I say, his pride's on the line. His reputation's on the line. So he's looking at like, man, get these goddamn microphones working. Several microphones, none of them working. That's unprofessional because it should have had sound check. So I don't know what's going on with the production crew, sound check. But y'all let me know what y'all think. Flood my inbox. Flood my comment section, my comment box. Flood it, cause do y'all believe 50 Cent looked directly at her before he threw that microphone? Or was that microphone intended for one of his production crew members? 250, rooted in music. I'm gone.